to the OAVT board for granting me this appreciation award. My first impression upon reading that I had received it was, why me? This is my profession, so of course I will continue to do what I can for the association. I was lucky to be involved with the profession right near the beginning, and I was hoping that before I retired from the association, RVTs would officially be recognized, not only in the Veterinarians Act, but also in our own Scope of Practice Act. We were almost at the first stage until recently. We have come so far, though. When I first graduated, there were only about 100 members. Today, we are over 4,000 strong. I was in Ann Arbor, Michigan in 1981 when we formed the North American Veterinary Technician Association. 10 years later, the OAHT became the OAVT. Previous to that, it had been the Canadian Association. In 1993, I was fortunate to be involved with and be present in the legislature when Bill PR3 was passed, officially making the OAVT Act law. To prepare candidates for the VTNE, I started the study review guide, which began as a collated set of chapters, but fortunately it was soon professionally produced in 1998 as Mosby's Comprehensive Review for Veterinary Technicians. And now it is in its fifth edition. In 2006, members at the AGM passed bylaws that established RVTs in Ontario as the first VT group in the world to become a self-regulated profession. Since 2013, I've been fortunate to be chair of the College Accreditation Committee. The OAVT has been moving forward quickly to achieve our joint goals, including collaborating with the CVO and OVMA to help modernize regulation of veterinary medicine in Ontario. However, as you may have heard, at this time, OMAFRA's focus has shifted to regulatory amendments rather than changes to the Veterinarians Act. RVTs would not be recognized for their role as veterinary professionals. This was disappointing to all three bodies, as updating the Veterinarians Act is a most efficient way to begin modernizing the regulation of veterinary medicine in Ontario. It is through amending this legislation that we can ensure animals are cared for by a team of regulated professionals, and that only RVTs use the title and perform the authorized activities that use our formal education and training. It is important that if we are to continue to move forward, that we channel all our efforts to advocacy so that legislative changes will occur sooner rather than later. As an RVT, support the OAVT's engagement with the government. This could include writing a letter, meeting with an MPP or cabinet minister, or engaging on social media. In my career, I worked in small animal practice, mixed animal practice, and laboratory medicine, both in BC and Grimsby. And then for 30 years, I was fortunate to be involved in education at Seneca College. For me, there was no better fit, as I had a new job every September with each incoming cohort. I was so invigorated by the student hunger for learning and knowledge that I felt I never worked a day in my life. Radiology was one of my favorite subjects, and I've co-authored the last 3 editions of Lavin's Radiography for Veterinary Technicians, with emphasis on non-manual restraint. I really hope that the progressive RVTs who are pushing and educating others on hands-free restraint will convince every practice that, as in human medicine, not a single RVT should be exposed to unnecessary radiation. One of the highlights while at Seneca each year was feeling the elation and joy of graduates and their families at convocation. It is even more exciting to see you at conferences and on social media, and hear how you are progressing both professionally and personally. When I see your passion, how can I not continue to be involved? When you are enthusiastic about what you do, positive energy just oozes, and along with your unique awesomeness, you inspire confidence in others. I'm guessing that the last few years have been challenging, and it hasn't always been easy to feel positive and enthusiastic. Yet your love for animals, your career, and your family has forced you to get up every day to give your best, both at work and at home. It's not easy, but please remember, you do make a difference. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Virtually nothing is impossible in this world if you just put your mind to it and maintain your positive attitude. With the combined effort of each of you, of the OAVT boards, past and certainly present, the office and the registrars, I love how each of you make a difference moving the profession forward. Ultimately, we are all here for the animals, so with a joint effort toward advocacy and an eye to the future, the profession and quality of veterinary medicine will benefit, and all of our goals will be met. Thus, it is not I, but each of you who deserve to be appreciated. So I am dedicating this award to you. Continue to strive to be the best you can be and make a difference, because when we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. Thank you, and thank you to the OAVT.